Do you know that the time you go to sleep can completely change how you feel the next day? Most people think sleep is just about how long you rest. But the truth is, when you sleep matters just as much. What if I told you that your daily grogginess, your afternoon slump, and even your mood swings could all be traced back to the exact hour you hit the pillow? Today, we're diving into 10 surprising sleep facts you probably didn't know. And trust me, they might just change your daily routine forever. Let's start with that post-dawn snooze. You know, the one right after sunrise, after Subu prayer for many. It feels tempting, right? But if you fall back asleep then, you'll often wake up feeling like you're carrying a ton of bricks. Your body feels heavier, your thoughts get cloudy, and your mind becomes restless. Instead of waking up refreshed and ready to conquer the day, you start it feeling completely drained and sluggish. It's like you've been hit with a wave of fatigue before you've even had your morning coffee. So, that first snooze of the day, it might be doing you more harm than good. Next up, let's talk about the 7 to 9 a.m. sleep window. This is that classic, just a little more sleep moment after the alarm has already gone off a few times. Going back to bed during this time is a recipe for disaster. It often leads to headaches, dizziness, and a pervasive feeling of laziness that can stick with you all day. Why? Because you're essentially tricking your brain. Your body's natural rhythm is already signaling that it's time to be awake and active. By forcing it back to sleep, you create a confusing signal, making your brain think you didn't rest properly at all. You wake up feeling disoriented and even more tired than before. But here's a secret weapon for your afternoon: the power nap. Taking a short nap between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. is actually perfect. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain and body. This isn't about deep, long sleep. It's a quick recharge. Just 20 to 30 minutes is all you need to supercharge your energy and sharpen your focus for the rest of the afternoon. Think of it as a biological pit stop. Your body naturally experiences a dip in alertness around this time, and a short nap works with that rhythm, not against it. You'll wake up feeling revitalized, not groggy. Now let's fast forward to the late afternoon. What happens if you nap after 4 p.m.? This is where things get tricky. While an early afternoon nap can be a blessing, a late one can be a curse. Napping after 4 p.m. often throws your mood completely out of whack. You wake up feeling groggy, irritated, or even anxious. It's like your body gets confused between day and night. This late nap can interfere with your internal clock, making it harder to fall asleep later that night. So instead of a quick refresh, you get a dose of disorientation and a potentially sleepless night ahead. All right, let's talk about hitting the sack super early, like around 6 p.m. It might sound like a great idea, especially after a long, exhausting day. You think you're catching up on rest, right? Well, not exactly. Sleeping this early often leaves you feeling restless. You might sleep for a few hours, but you'll likely wake up in the middle of the night, wide awake, and then struggle to fall back asleep. This is because your body hasn't built up enough sleep pressure to stay asleep for a full 8 hours. You end up with fragmented, poor quality rest. On the other hand, going to bed just an hour later, around 7 p.m., can be strategically useful, but only for a specific purpose. This bedtime is ideal if you want to wake up in the middle of the night. It's a schedule that can work wonders for night shift workers who need to adjust their clocks, or for people who have tasks they need to complete in those quiet, pre-dawn hours. For the average person, it's not ideal, but it shows how you can manipulate your sleep time to fit a non-traditional schedule. It's a tool, not a universal rule. So, when should you go to bed? If you want to wake up at dawn feeling genuinely fresh and energized, then 8 to 9 p.m. is your golden window. This timing aligns beautifully with your body's natural circadian rhythm. It gives your body the ample time it needs for deep, restorative rest. When you go to sleep in this window, you're not fighting your internal clock, you're working with it. This allows for a full sleep cycle, so when morning comes, you wake up naturally, feeling rested and ready, not jolted awake by an alarm. And now, for the champion of all bedtimes, 10 p.m. This is the ultimate sweet spot for most people. Your body and brain perform their best recovery work when you're asleep around this time. All the critical processes, growth, cellular repair, memory consolidation, and metabolism regulation are at their absolute peak. Sleeping at 10 p.m. maximizes the efficiency of these functions. It's the time when your body is primed for its most important maintenance work. Think of it as taking your car to the best mechanic at the perfect time. The result is a finely tuned machine the next morning. What about the night owls who swear by midnight? Well, sleeping at 12 a.m. isn't doing you any favors. When you push your bedtime this late, you'll find that waking up early becomes a monumental struggle. More importantly, you miss out on a crucial window for your body's repair processes. Cell regeneration slows down, and your body doesn't get the full recovery it truly deserves. You might get 7 or 8 hours, but the quality of that sleep is compromised. It's like eating, but choosing junk food over a nutritious meal. Finally, we arrive at the worst time of all, sleeping between 1 and 3 a.m. Consistently going to bed this late is like waging a war on your own body. This schedule absolutely destroys your mood, weakens your metabolism, and throws your hormones into complete chaos. That feeling you get the next day, the brain fog, the irritability, the exhaustion, is your body screaming for help. That's why staying up this late often feels like a hangover. Even if you haven't had a single drop of alcohol, you're running on fumes, and your health pays the price. So here's the ultimate lesson from all of this. Sleep is not just about how many hours you get. It's about when you get them. If you want better energy, sharper focus, and a healthier, more resilient body, you have to pay attention to your sleep timing. Think about it. Good sleep is free medicine, but bad sleep can be a slow-acting poison. Choose wisely, because the quality of your tomorrow truly depends on how you sleep tonight. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on living your best life. Sweet dreams.